O'Shea and I been kicking it strong for a minute now. O'Shea doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. O'Shea is a professional model.
Attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK.
Okay, don't you tell these motherfuckers that my name is O'Shea.
Let's go.
There we go.
Wow, what's happening? It's Platinum No Limit rap artist Mr. Serv-On from the historic No Limit Records under Master P, man. Nation of Podcation, man. If you're not on the Nation of Podcation, you really with that hateration, man. So that's what it is, man. Y'all know what it is.
This guy's been real popular on the internet. He's actually a friend of my channel. I've interviewed him a couple times. I'm sure you heard of him. Terrence Gangsta Williams, the half-brother of Birdman and Slim. What do you know about Terrence Gangsta Williams, or about him getting out of jail? Any comments on that, or any stories that you have about with Gangsta Williams?
I mean, honestly, I don't know him personally because he was more under me. The people in the project that, where the project where he came from, my guys from my day and age, where the KCs, the little Dietrichs, the Peanuts, man, Don and Darryl Peters, man, people at Willow Court, 6th Street Court, different people I knew. Fat Terry, a lot of them are no longer alive, but KC is still, that's baby brother. These are people I knew I ran with. Right. When I would be, going in and out the project, because I grew up like 4 blocks from the project. So I knew of him when I went away. You heard things. And more prevalent for me was that my cousin Randall, Slim, that they talk about, that's my cousin, was saying that he was responsible for, his, leaving this world. Right. Whereas, that was straightened out and he said he didn't. So, that's the gist of that, man. I don't, I have no dealings with him, never had no dealings with him. And, people that he talk about, like Killer Stone, which was my guy. That was a good friend of mine. We was real cool. He was, I met him when he was at the halfway house where I used to play basketball at. And I'd be like, hey, man, take the car, do what you do. And we got real close like that. That was my guy, a real one. But other than that, I knew of him. I knew of, and I'm not going to call him gangster, because I hope that his mind is on the path, what I'm saying? I knew of Terrence. I'm going to say it like that. Right. And most of it was on a bad angle, but that's the life that, the young man lived. I mean, he came up in that environment. But as far as him, people, what they calling him right now with the snitching thing, this is how I look at it, man. And when it comes to him, he made a statement. He said, I made the rules and I'm wrong. I broke them. Right. I can respect him saying that. He said, I made the rules and in so many words I broke. You know what I'm saying? And he acknowledged that. And I can respect that, to that fact. But those rules that you helped make, you know what I'm saying? You broke them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you would expect everyone else to live by them no matter how much it was. But then I also look at some things, man. I'm going to keep it 100. Dude did serve, 23 years?
23.
23, that's past grown age, man. Yeah. So I'm like, he served 23 years. And some people say stand on what you got to stand on and serve the rest of your time. And I respect that because that go along with the rules that he helped make within his circle. And you know what I'm saying? And which is everybody's circle. Take your lick and ride your lick out. Keep your mouth closed. But I just look at it like this, man. Everybody judging him, okay. Because I don't get into that, man. Because I do come from, if you do it, take your lick. Right. That's it. But I'm not gonna call no other man out his name. Calling him the snitch word and all that. Because there's too much of that going on in the industry right now. Facts. This one a snitch, that one a snitch. Then you got people around there professionally. They look up the paperwork. You the police to me. You know what I'm saying? You looking into somebody else's business. So you just as much as a snitch. You feel what I'm saying? That's facts. That's looking up people paperwork, and then everybody want to talk about who's real, who's this, who's that. You know what I'm saying? When you really look at life, man, with all of this, number one, you wouldn't have to worry about nobody snitching on you if you live by the rules I grew up with. Do your dirt by your lonely. You don't need no partner. Nobody should know what you did. Facts. And then don't even talk about your crimes. Because you're snitching on yourself when you talk about your crimes in a song or trying to prove to everybody I was real, I did this and that. Man, that's weak to me. And so we go back to Terrence, man. I just pray that he traveling, talking to these young kids. You know what I'm saying? If he talking to them saying, man, look, this is what I went through. 23 years, and I did this. I broke some rules that I helped create. This ain't the life for y'all. See, if he doing that, I can respect, okay, you did what you did. You broke your rules. It wasn't my rules.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I can respect that. You know, but if it's like, you know, all that other stuff, man, I just look at it like, man, people look more into all this or who real, who not, who a snitch and all this and who not a snitch. But the black community is suffering, dog.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we the
only people that do that. Me and my family talked about. We the only people that do that kind of shit to each other.
Only ones, bro. And it's suffering, my dog. So my thing is, I care less who a snitch and who not, because I ain't doing nothing illegal. If you don't do no crime out there, you ain't got to worry about nobody snitching on you. Because there's enough legal money out here. If you are doing it, do it by yourself and keep your mouth closed. Roll with them rules. Do your dirt by your lonely and keep your mouth closed. And can't nobody snitch on you unless a camera see you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that was you being dumb, not knowing cameras was there. So that means you're a dumb criminal, and dumb criminals don't need to do crime, dog.
That's facts.
I mean, no, I don't like a criminal, but I hate a dumb one. You feel me?
That's facts.
You know, so, but that's what I feel about when it comes to him. I don't know him personally because he under the dudes in that project that I rolled with and had the respect for.
Got you.
But I do look at it, man, did 23 years. But he also admitted that I broke the rules that I set. So I'm like, leave him alone. I feel like, man, look, leave the man alone. If that's what he did, and if he fall under the snitch moniker, leave the man alone. Go live your life. Why he not trying to be around you?
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? And then for me, it's personal. You say he wasn't the reason that happened to my cousin. You feel what I'm saying? And so I respect that. I respect it and leave it alone. You get what I'm saying? And then my little cousin, he said they talked, and he told him, hey, I ain't have nothing to do with that. It wasn't me. You know, even though, you know, the gangster life you live, no matter who you are, man, you take lives, you're going to lose your life in that manner.
Right.
So, I understand it. But that's my gist on him, man. I just look at it like, if you feel he a snitch, he admitted he broke the rules he made, and I want to reiterate that so people see this and understand and he see it. He broke the rules that he said, he admitted it. He did 23. You get what I'm saying? And if the people, family, that so-called names he gave up that were no longer in this world, if they not putting it out there that they hate him and saying this and that, everybody else mind your business, man.
Facts.
And especially if he helping kids. If he ain't helping kids, that he weak to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he is. He has turned around because, like I said, I've talked to him and he says he does speak to the youth and stuff like that.
And that's what I was hoping, man. And I'll look in the camera and tell him, bro, if that's what you're doing, helping them kids, bro, and them dirt, bro, you got respect for me, dog. I don't get in your business. You know what I'm saying? Nice. His business ain't never caused any problems with me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's the gist I feel. If you stand on that 10 toes down, don't mention his name, don't be around him, don't even attempt to go near. If that's the way you feel. Because I know one thing, when he walked them streets, what I knew of him, a lot of people that's running their mouth saying stuff to him, they wouldn't say it to him when he was walking them streets. If he decided to walk them streets right now, a lot of them that's going at him like that, right? I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm telling you, I don't have nothing to do with who he is and whatever. As long as he's looking out for them kids, we on different levels. But I promise you, what I know of him, if he was decide he gonna walk these streets where some of them that's saying what they say about him, they ain't gonna come outside.
Facts. Okay.